crops. And often it's said that civil rights, civil liberties, the Constitution, the Bill of Rights are the basis, the legal basis for why this is wrong that happened to us. But you know, there's a big difference between civil rights and human rights. If you talk about civil rights, the law of our land, laws are made to protect us from each other. They're fear-based. And if you're talking about human rights, you're talking about love-based, how we value each other and how we care for each other. And if we are going to have a better world or a better country to live in, it's the human rights that we have to really be concentrating on. You know, you have decisions like the Supreme Court voted 5-4 that the terrorism thing was not good to have, and it wasn't illegal for them to be kept in Cuba. And it wasn't unanimous. So when we talk about civil rights, civil liberties, a lot of that depends on the interpretation that people have. So our memorial of Bainbridge Island is going to be based on human rights, how we value each other, and how we care for one another. And Bainbridge, although it's about the island, it's really symbolic of all the 120,000 people that were sent to concentration camp, because there are stories to be told, and there are big stories and important stories on Bainbridge that are human. And a lot of it has to do with the people that went through this situation, and a lot of it has to do with the people that lived on the island. There were Caucasian, the majority population that supported us. And Bainbridge was very unique in that we had an editor on the island that was one of the few editors in the United States who said this was wrong. We had people on the island who paid back taxes for people so they wouldn't lose their properties. We had people looking after farms. About 150 of us returned because, again, because a lot of us didn't own land. If you were not a citizen, and it wasn't until 1952 that people of Japanese descent were allowed to become citizens of the United States. You couldn't own land in those days. So some of us own land because we've been there for so long. We've been there since the 1880s. So some of the people are old enough to have the children's land, the name of the land under the children's name.